We are playing Minecraft video games. Welcome y'all. Is the camera straight? No, it should be straight. I'm not straight. Okay. Teammate says, can I have party? I'd appreciate. Sure. This good of a teammate needs to be the party transferred to. Here we go. June and welcome. Yeah, I couldn't stream. Yesterday I was... Can't even remember. Wait, last time I streamed was on the 19th. What happened in the days in between there? One day I couldn't stream because I didn't have enough time, but only because I accidentally slept. Because my girlfriend and I wanted to... I didn't sleep a whole lot the past couple of nights, but I'm going into night shift, so I wanted to sleep anyway. And my girlfriend and I went to sleep just in the middle of the day after I came back from work. And we only wanted to sleep for 1 hour, but for some reason, according to her, I woke up after an hour and I was like, no, I don't, I want to sleep. Just let me sleep. I can't remember that, but apparently it happened. So I wasted a bunch of time, and in the end I didn't have time anymore. The other day I didn't have time in general because there was a lot of work. And the other day I was feeling mentally completely down, so... You know. Yeah, so... That's crazy. I still played, aside from the one day where I really didn't have the time. I'm in my phone in my car, so if you forget screen again, it's not my phone. Wait, am I playing over the speakers in your car right now? Nah, that surely isn't what's happening here, right? Anyway, we are playing an amazing map, which is Skyrise, together with a very good teammate. So, what can go wrong here? I put lotion onto my hands, so I might not be able to play too well because I just slip off my peripherals. We're gonna see about how that's gonna be going. Brag. Okay, it doesn't matter. We kind of got it down. Okay, green is going the other way. I will be jumping down. I died of fallen image, how sad. But I got one with my TT, how awesome. That is actually great. There's 2 people who are tagged for cheating, but luckily one of them is my teammate. I don't know why his nick is tagged, like he himself isn't tagged, but his nick is tagged for some reason. Sometimes happens. And the other person is probably just a non, but there is actually a Grey team. Grey does have some stats and stars, I do gotta admit. I'm still, like, I can't wait for the frickin' BedWars update, you know? Oh god. The BedWars update can't come soon enough. I wish I had a fireball. If I had a fireball, it would be much easier to go for green. Nice. Will I get him here? Probably not, right? Wait, what happened to the other green guy? Did he disconnect or something? What happened to him? I saw he block clutched. But then, for some reason, in my head it was like, ah, okay, he jumped into the void. Why was my head telling me that? They posted some pictures on Instagram that has closely preceded updates in the past. I'm not using Instagram. I didn't see it. Sad. Speaking of weird reactions, today at work, towards the end of my shift, there was a lot of time, so I did my Wikipedia game that I like to do. To explain to you how the Wikipedia game works, basically I just come up with a random word. For example, I don't know, snow, for example, was a word I have used in the past. And I don't like my options here. But I think I can safely go towards our base. And then I read the Wikipedia article, which is already pretty interesting most of the time. But from that article, oftentimes there is so many interesting linked pages and linked topics, and that literally, like, you wouldn't, if you haven't done this yourself, you wouldn't believe how interesting that is. And today I did that too. And just to give you an example, I went from dopamine, because I'm interested in dopamine. That's a little bit of my topic recently. I went from the dopamine Wikipedia page to, I think, motivation, to, I don't know what the English version of this word is, but in German it's Akralis, which is basically doing something against your own will, even though you know better, which is a very fascinating topic. I read that article for a while. And from there I went to cognitive dissonance, if that's the English version of it, but I would just assume so. And cognitive dissonance was incredibly interesting. Like, that article, dude, I read through that for such a long time. That was incredible. Very interesting. I feel like that might be content, the Wikipedia game, but not for any of the channels, you know. Or another channel I have in another language. Yeah, but that was a lot of fun. That was actually a lot of fun. And what you just said there, Vat, wouldn't be shocked if it released like tomorrow. I have to admit, I didn't read it out for a while because I was just, I don't know, I was just enjoying that thought, and I wanted to keep looking forward to reading that out because I liked it so much. That would be incredible. Don't get me stuck. Okay. That would be literally incredible. They had half army. That would be literally incredible. Also a little sad because I don't have the most time right now, so it would be stressful to produce that video. But dude, that would be amazing. Yeah, I do have a little bit of a problem with my lotion hands. Think about Minisky was a one-block BedWars. They made TikToks for him and then released them a few days later. The thing is, what did they post onto Instagram? What was the content they put on there? Is it anything we don't know yet, or was it all just stuff we know? Okay, just 3 images. I'm interested. I'll check it out after this game. Oh god, team is getting hunted. Please leave teammate alone. No! Please. Okay. Got one of them. Why could I not place any blocks at all? What? Why is it not possible? What did I do wrong? Like, anywhere here. Ah, wait. Did they win the barrier blocks at some point? I believe what happened is I was here, not close enough, and then I got closer and I expected there to be barrier blocks here, so it was confusing that I couldn't place it. I don't know. But that leaves some room for us to check out the Instagram. Instagram. I don't know if we won. Instagram is so annoying. You wouldn't believe it. Every social media platform that requires you to sign in order to use it, not a good social media platform. Very bad one, in fact. Okay, let's see. Search. Ah, okay. Well, now I already opened it. All I see is a Raven Guard trailer from like 21 weeks ago. Where would they have posted this? 18 hours ago. They posted this, which is actually a new picture. Like, the content is new, but the picture itself is taken in a different way. They show a revamped version of the entrance space here. That's new. That looks different from the counter. Oh, and I think what we see here is a much bigger hotel. More stories. Is it? Oh, I can directly... Oh, they brought back what the community wanted to have back. The map thingies. This is a great new lobby. I like it, I like it. Oh my god, yeah. This is good. This is very good. Yeah, cool. And it is 3 stories and then the roof here. And there it is 4 stories and then the roof. And maybe even more stories towards there, but that's not clear. Looks much better, I think. I think I like this design more. Oh yeah, that's cool. Maybe I should have shown it on stream in order to be a good streamer, but who cares? By the way, 10k subs, 10k subs on the second show. Crazy stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I did see some more action. Like, the way I currently do this with the advertisement is I only start advertising for videos once they lose their natural momentum, and the prestige video I uploaded got over 600 views without any advertisement. Could be because it's a prestige video, they sometimes do get some more views. So I don't know. But now I remember what I wanted to do before I would have started the stream. Will I remember to do it after the stream? Most likely not. Let's set an alarm clock. That's another 1 hour 15, which is gonna make it 18:20. Alright. Let's do 18:25. 18:25. At camp. Here we go. ABCD, welcome. Welcome. I welcome you very warmly into this space. Your presence is very appreciated. I have this co-worker, oh my god, he can't be for real. He mentions frequently how he used to work out. And he worked out for aesthetic reasons, bodybuilding. And the way he describes his workouts also implies that his physique would improve quite decently. And he casually mentioned the other day that he ended up easily doing 10 reps with 30 kilograms biceps curls, which is very good. Like 30 kilograms with biceps curls. As a beginner, you don't do that. Like, I would say that's pretty advanced. That's pretty decent. The thing is, he doesn't look like that. He's very small, but not very muscular. Like, he doesn't look like he ever worked out, to be fair. He's got no visible muscles at all. And like, I would understand if this was like a powerlifting type deal, where you're like, yeah, okay, I'm very strong, but I don't really have the looks of being strong, because I didn't work out for building muscle mass, but instead just for strength, which there's different ways of working out. Some ways that make it so you build more muscle mass, some ways that make it so you build more strength and less muscle mass. There's a lot of different ways you can go about things here. So it could very well be, in theory, that you can look like this and do 30 kilograms biceps pulls. I don't know. If I have some imagination, it could maybe be under some extreme circumstances. Maybe. I don't think it would be possible, but maybe he's the only person in the world to look like that, while also being able to do 30 kilograms of biceps pulls. But the way he describes his workout doesn't fit. Like, the way he describes his workout doesn't really make it realistic for him to look like that. And that's a little weird. So I went up to him and I was like, yo, this kind of doesn't make any sense. Can you explain to me why exactly that is? And he said, oh yeah, no, I understand what you mean. I actually used to look like that, but then I stopped working out, because at the moment I actually don't work out. I stopped working out, and yeah, that's why I don't look like that anymore. But I still have a lot of the strength. I definitely can't do 30 kilograms anymore, but I have a lot of strength still. And then I asked him, okay, when did you stop working out? And he was like, I don't know, half a year ago. Buddy, no. You don't lose that much muscle mass in half a year, especially since he mentioned how he still gets all of his protein intake and he still, like, is pretty active and eats pretty well. That isn't possible. Like, unless he has some sort of condition, I don't really see it be possible. And, something else I wanted to mention. And the other thing that was weird is, he said half a year, but he also said because of his exams he had to stop working out. The thing is, we've already been working there for over half a year, and he had his exams like sometime before he started working there, obviously. Like, the exam start would have been like another, I don't know, 2 to 3 months before he would start to work. So half a year, but also at the same time as he started to get into his exams, also doesn't match up from the time frame, which is possible. I also sometimes misjudge time, but like, I feel like a combination of all of these things makes it somewhat unlikely that what he said is true. Especially if you take a look at how he handles certain things we work with at work. Like, we have this one container that contains a fluid that one of our machines needs to work. And that container weighs 20 kilograms, which is pretty heavy. Like, yeah, 20 kilograms. Like, some of us can't handle that too well. For example, I don't know, most of the women can't handle that too well. And to be fair, many of the men also can't handle that pretty well. 20 kilograms is, if you don't work out, that's a lot of weight. And he also can't handle that very well. Like, he, in fact, handles it so poorly that you would not expect him to be able to do biceps curls even at, like, 10 kilograms for 10 reps in a row. So, I don't know. I don't think you lose over 2/3 of your ability in just half a year, or 9 months, whatever his time frame is. That also doesn't kind of match up, especially, again, with his nutrition and his protein intake. It all doesn't really match up. It more feels like he just wanted to tell a cool story, to portray himself as better than he actually is. Anyway, yeah. How can I help you? Ich habe gesagt, dass viele Frauen bei uns auf Arbeit die 20 Kilogramm Kanister nicht besonders gut heben können, aber auch viele Männer. Es gibt 2, 3 Männer, wo ich dabei bin, die das gut heben können, und sonst kann es halt keiner heben. Oder nicht besonders gut heben, ja. Nee, das sag ich nicht. Nee. Nee, ich mach sowas. Im Stream mach ich sowas. Weißt du doch. Was soll ich sagen? Yeah, anyway, interesting stream stories. Exactly what you're all here for. And he also always says, yeah, he's especially happy with his chest, and he especially built a very decent chest that he was able to keep, that's another thing. He also said, yeah, I kept most of my muscle mass. What? You kept most of your muscle mass? Like, doesn't look like that. Or, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Yeah, he also said he built a decent chest, but then again, I didn't see him without a shirt. Maybe that portrays things differently, but I did see him with just a shirt on, and the shirt was pretty revealing of his chest size, I would say. And I mean, everybody has a different definition of decent, but like the way he described it, at least, also doesn't match up. There's also the problem where looking like you work out when you wear a shirt requires. I see that, yes. That's definitely understandable, which is why I said I didn't see him without a shirt. So maybe I can't judge that too well. Understandable. Light and shirts make a big difference. But all I'm gonna say here is, I wouldn't describe my chest as phenomenal. I wouldn't say I have a crazy decent chest or anything. But like, we have very anabolic lighting in the changing room. It's great lighting. I've taken a lot of pictures in there. It's better than any lighting I have here at home. And we were both in that changing room with very similar t-shirts, same colors, same cut, everything the same. And his chest doesn't even like come close to mine. It's like half the size at most. He's also a very small man. He's like at least one head smaller than me. His chest, like, you know? So even though I can't really make a good judgment off of him in a t-shirt, I can compare us both, you know? So what you're saying is that you're insecure about your sense of fashion. Exactly, that's exactly what I wanted to say. Yeah, I don't know, it all doesn't really match up. Yeah, that wasn't too smart to go up these stairs. But I have to, I don't know if I'm necessarily insecure about my sense of fashion, but I do have to admit that I'm not really happy with my sense of fashion. That is definitely a bullet point on my list of things that I want to change, you know? A case for replay. This is something we are going to get in replay. I hate this so much. Maybe even after this game. I hate this so much. Why? The first clip, I think it was the first clip of today, and I don't have it because of frickin' scene. Yeah, I'm not too happy with my sense of fashion, I have to admit. Like, I have a specific style in mind that I would like to embrace, but I don't know, I don't really have the mind to actually do something for it. I also kind of wouldn't like to toss away all of my t-shirts, because I still have a bunch of t-shirts that are perfectly fine to still be worn, but just don't really match up with the style I'm going for. I don't know. I maybe have like 5 or 6 t-shirts that I like and that fall into the category roughly of my style. Goodbye. I'm happy for not having a sense of fashion. I just can't tell what looks good. No, it doesn't 99% of the time. I actually have something in mind, but like, I don't know. Can you go into replay where I took out gray team? Please. Or was it blue? Gray or blue? Either one of them. Let's see. Was it this team? It was gray team. Okay. I don't know. Didn't look that great. Always kind of looks wonky in that little replay thing. Sad, sad, sad. Okay. Let me get my dinner, I guess. Let me get my dinner. Cat. I have to admit, I'm still working on how to grab a cat. That didn't work too well. She also didn't like that. Okay. Wasn't meant as a sign of I want you here. I just wanted to show you off. Can you go back to the couch, please? Can you? Come on. Go away. Go away. I need to go here with my hand, okay? Thank you. According to Teammate, we've got 4 cheaters in this game. In other words, it's just a normal game. No, the cat is coming back. I can see you. Get out of here. Gray is one of the cheating teams, apparently. Can you please get away from here? Come on. Gray and green, okay. Scared, I have to admit. I didn't see the green guy. Can you please get out of here? Come on. Good. Oh yeah, he's bladed. And obviously he's got the Lelit's panda skin like every bladed shooter. For some reason. I hope Team is planning on splitting here. This is like the most overpowered cheat, I have to admit. the new KB displacement sheet in combination with the KB stick. That is pretty much, or at least just off the top of my head, I wouldn't know any counter for it, you know? The cat isn't even in the way, but for some reason it just annoys me that she's here. Because I'm just waiting for her to start going for my food, and then I have to do something against it. Show you off. Tonight I wanna show you off. Hey, what you got? A billion could have never bought. Yeah, they get pretty creative. Which also can be explained by cognitive dissonance. Oh, you also played that on Coachella, which is a festival. I have to admit, I mentioned once on stream how I like to pretend I don't know things just to be cooler. This is one of the things I for sure would have pretended to not know. I feel like it's so not cool to know what Coachella is. Like a fashion-related concert type of deal. Talking down on me. That's fine, you know. Those were my old thoughts. Nowadays, I am smarter than that. I'm still struggling a little bit with the definition of cognitive dissonance, or more like with the identification of cognitive dissonance in situations. But isn't it? Oh, I'm dead. How sad. Isn't it cognitive dissonance to be like, okay, I want to be good at this game, but all of these cheaters don't let me be good at this game, which is a cognitive dissonance. So in order to change that, I have to change one of the variables, and I can't change the amount of cheaters, but I can change myself losing to them by just becoming one of them or something. I'm unsure. I feel like that goes into the correct direction. But as I said, I still have some trouble identifying. I am pretty sure of this, though. Well, sad. I am pretty sure of this, though. I like this game, and I want to play it. But... oh, I never switched camera. But I can't be good at it, and I can't enjoy it because there's so many cheaters. So it makes me enjoy the game less. Nah, I feel like that might not be it, because obviously you enjoy the game less because the game itself changes in a way so you enjoy it. Are you? Yay, our first bot today. What was that? What the hell? Thank you, Zaz. I don't think in that case it necessarily applies, because what makes you like it less is not the cognitive dissonance, but is the game actually objectively becoming worse. games becoming harder to win and not really fair at all anymore because of the amount of cheaters. So the way I thought, I don't think it is cognitive dissonance. Maybe there's some of it hiding somewhere else, but not in the way I thought. What a surprise! Hello, White, you are blatant, aren't you? At least bridging-wise you are. Oh. And you are getting talkative. Woo, that's exactly what we like. Talkative cheaters. Ooh. Dragon Echo, welcome. Can you anticipate my plan? I hope White can't. They actually can't. What? Unless, I mean, they have bridge cheats, and this is taking a while, so... Okay, now. And the other avoided, I think. Okay, it's only one cheater left and they are at their base. But now we're definitely not in a good position anymore. Now we're kinda damned. I actually believe Zaz's theory, which is pretty straightforward theory, nothing to worry about, is correct. I actually believe so. I think the BedWars update is gonna release next couple of days, maybe even tomorrow. It's probably gonna release once I am on the way to my night shift. So I'm gonna spend the night shift writing the script. Ah, nice. The other cheater also died. Ah, I killed him with that. What? Cool. Himmel. Junin, are you hyped for it? I'm hyped for it. I can tell you that. I'm making moves, but not great moves. Pretty bad moves, honestly. Oh, please tell me you didn't just kill my teammate. Oh, teammate's still alive. Please don't die in the PvP encounter. Ah, good. But please be able to get out without dying too. You're on less than half. You're on 6. You have to get out, right? 7. Oh yeah, good, good, good. Health is going up. Please survive, teammate, please. I hate being left alone in the clutch. There's one blue foul kill somewhere. Never mind. There's just 2 yellow foul kills, one of which I see, 2 of which I see. Okay. Cool. I like. That's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I like. Okay. I'll wait for these, and while I do that, I will eat. Something about me, yeah. Something tells me that teammate is gonna end the game very quickly. I have to switch microphone mode. I have to admit now I'm very excited. I've got a little tingly feeling in my tummy now. Like I'm nervous even. Breaking BedWars update, huh? Okay, we've got probably blue cheating, and we've got a couple nicks scattered across the whole thing. It's a quite sweaty map, so honestly it's to be expected. I was already a little confused by the fact that the first game we played on this map was pretty chill. AKA I died still, took a final death, but whatever, let's not talk about that. That was a different story. At least our first rush isn't good. No! Nice. That was so health efficient. Only we could have transformed it into a good clip. Show you off. Tonight I wanna show you off with a full mouth. Okay, that's... I didn't think about... Look. You could interpret that many different ways. Why is Blue saying, are they cheating? No! The plate was sitting on my cable! Frickin' plate. I hate eating while playing. It's so annoying. Nice. Getting some final kills before we end up dying. Oh, what? You made safe target bet? How that? Didn't feel like that was savable anymore. Nice. That's exactly the team you should be going for, blue. Gray. It is a blue team. Oh, he actually, well, okay. I thought maybe he would have clutched that. Didn't feel too unrealistic. Okay, nice. Diamonds stolen. What defense do they have? Was embarrassing. They are too smart to let your fireball jump past. Come on, man. Okay, both of us embarrassing. Crazy that so far. Not a single drop didn't land on the table or in my mouth. Everything here is still clean. Not to jinx it, but like, no. And I thought you were smart, Ray. I really did. Luckily, Gray's going for blue still. Okay, let's be real. I'm not gonna survive this, am I? Oh, what? Mate killed one? Is he gonna kill two? No, okay. Not a great situation. I survived and our best gone. Where's this guy? Nein, 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 da kannst du gleich gehen. Nein, nein, nein. Actually, this is a great situation. Oh, hello. This is a great situation. As I can now eat in peace. Don't feel like blue's cheating though. Okay, those hits did look weird. Those hits. Hmm. But nothing super blatant. Maybe less typing, more surviving, huh? Fair point. I see teammates' vision. Spotting invis on cheaters? Okay, he did. Alright. Okay, where all of a sudden does this guy have jump from? Mid. I'm unsure if he's still alive. Hey, he did it. Okay. And killed all of them. What the hell? Surely he isn't gonna go in for the other kill. I mean, if he is, I was about to say, I'm starting to doubt if we're still gonna see it. I don't know what happened, but both are still alive. They disengaged from the fight. Surely Hypixel is gonna release that frickin' update today, aren't they? Surely it's just gonna happen today. If their post was 18 hours ago? And again, I don't think they usually release these updates so late. Don't they usually release them a little earlier? Yeah. Would be pretty good. We've got 2 days off, Monday and Tuesday. So that would actually be perfect timing. Yeah, let's do our job for once. As if we've already been streaming for 1 hour. Teammate is so winning this, dude. Oh my god, teammate. Oh my god, you are not letting him. Oh my god. Huh? Ow! Man. How sad. I don't know if I can eat any more of this, man. I'm so full. Let's Panda already uploaded a video on it. On the pictures they released. Hey! I walk backwards. I swear. And Plate is standing on the frickin' cable again. Annoying. I'm to be unsure if this was the correct purchase. Nah, I think it was. This is crazy. How did they manage to let Tina do that? Luckily you didn't sprint jump, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten the final kill. Und wenn ich gehe, so kommen wie ein Komet. Okay, how did I pass him? Oh my god, what? How did that work? How the hell? Okay, what happened to this other guy? He's building up here, isn't he? Yeah. What? How much knockback did I deal? Crazy. Wait, Blue still has a bit. Huh? May I have it? Aurora Borealis. At this time of the year, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. Yes. Hey, I see it. No. Reckon. He eliminated them! What a goofhead. You are a frickin' goofhead. Nothing more, nothing less. Goofhead. Goofy goober. I didn't get any of this. Ich will auf Nummer sicher, dass ich für immer lebe. And now team is just gonna get both files even though he's on half. Won't even try to change anything about it. I have to admit, I gain more from just collecting resources. Ah well, whatever will I do? I'm greedy. What can I tell you? Whoops, whoops, whoops. Surely can... Oh no. I'm getting scolded now. Maybe streaming wasn't the correct thing after all. Maybe BedWars. I should have just started collecting post stamps or something. Sometimes you read something and you just regret your existence and the paths you've chosen. Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't know what to say anymore. Uh, okay. Another day, another BedWars, huh? On arcade. My favorite BedWars map. The map with the gambling addiction. Wait, no. The map with the gaming addiction. Hey, this map is fitting. I like this. Another day, another star. Nah, rather just another daily quest. Madman and Forever, welcome. Still really like your name. Good name you have there. Madman and Forever. Madman and sounds cool. Madman and... Surely team is, yeah. I thought. As if still nobody is flying off the map here. Wait, is his final kill effect that he himself gets a flame trail? Is that his final kill effect? I'm still, Madman, on this topic. I'm still sad that I didn't get the idea when I started my online career to just pick my perfect for me created username. I always mention this, but like when I was only like 6 years old, I invented a username for myself with like a fantasy name, and I could have just used this for every single thing I could have done online, and it would have been so much better than what I have. But whatever, whatever. Even though now that I think about it, I think I wasn't even the one to invent it. I'm pretty sure my best friend was the one who invented it. Technical. I think he invented it. I don't even think... I think this is a typical moment of me just stealing other people's ideas. Even though usually I like to steal females' ideas. I don't usually steal ideas from men. I only ever steal ideas from females. Especially my girlfriend. My lawyer requires me to say that my girlfriend is someone I steal many ideas from. Wait, what? This frickin' defense looked so wrecked that I didn't even think that this was actually your base with your bet and everything. God. I could have had a... God in this guy. I could have had a free fall kill. Also, that was scary. That was a frickin' jump scare. Welcome back. So yeah, as I mentioned while you were gone, maybe you should subscribe to the Twitch channel in order to not get ads anymore. Wink, wink. As I described while you were gone, I got a frickin' iron sword. This game is fun. Oh, is this game fun? I don't think I was the one who came up with it. I think my best friend actually came up with it. And, he... Can I leak his... I don't think I've leaked his real name, did I? So maybe I'm not gonna leak his real name, so I can't tell you what his name was. But he invented a name for me and for him. Which we used in our fantasy games. Don't worry, it didn't have anything to do with anything gay. Just normal fantasy games. And, as I said, I can't say his name because it also closely relates to his name. But for me, I think, maybe I was one, but I think he invented it. He picked Tobalt. And Tobalt is a very fantasy-sounding name that coincidentally also sounds very much like my actual name. So, a very great pick. Very happy with it, looks very clean. And is it a real copper nickel? Oh. No, it's not. And I actually got it on my alt account. Yeah, I actually got it on my alt account, so cool. We've reached 10,000 subscribers on the second channel, by the way. Isn't that cool? Could that be a, was it so fast? I mean, I didn't do anything, it was all just teammate. So I don't know if you can say I won that game fast. It was 4 minutes 6. Okay, let's record a segment for the second channel viewers. For the highlight viewers. We've actually done it. If you are seeing this on YouTube right now, go ahead and subscribe. I want to thank you so much for what you did to me, which is... I don't know if you can see it. It's not gonna automatically focus because I turned that feature off. We reached 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much for all of the support. We are going to get to 30k very soon, probably in like half a year, maybe a little longer than half a year. Because currently we are getting like 5k subs every single month, and YouTube rank, I feel like that's gonna be very, very cool. 100k, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. So yeah, thank you so much, and let's get to the next highlight clip. Marker 10k. Well, the thing is, Man and Forever, it isn't. You know, you can purchase YouTube advertisement. I don't know if you've got YouTube Premium, but if you don't have YouTube Premium, then you should see ads in front of videos and in the middle of videos and stuff. I actually, all I do is just, I invest like $100 into YouTube ads every single month. Like Technoblade did, by the way, when he started his career. Yeah, this $100 a month gives me like 30,000 views a month and 5,000 subscribers a month. Without the advertisement, I would get like -4 to +4 subscribers. Around that ballpark. So I wouldn't say my YouTube is doing well, necessarily. It's just me purchasing YouTube ads. Yeah, it's sad. But it's enough to get YouTube rank, probably. And then lose it again because someone reports it for being suspicious. Nice, as if that worked. 100 pounds for 5k seems like a solid investment. I don't know if it's a solid investment because these subscribers aren't active or anything. It's literally just a number that goes up. Yeah, I hope teammate is close. Yeah, he is. He might get the bed. Yeah, so, lol. It also doesn't help me to get monetized because the watch time I get from it, which is one of the things you need for monetization, the watch time you get from it doesn't count towards monetization, so that also doesn't really help. I misaimed towards the right. If I don't advertise a video, okay, so the way it used to be on the highlight show, before I started the ad campaign, the videos used to get like 100 to maybe 150 views, and I wouldn't get any subscribers from them. And now, if I don't advertise the video, because the way I do it, I don't release a video and then immediately purchase advertisement, but instead I release a video, and then I let it collect natural momentum and just natural algorithm views up until the algorithm stops promoting it. And then from there on, I purchase more advertisement in order to get it to, I don't know, a couple thousand views. And this way I can still tell pretty well how much views my videos would get without the advertisement. And I can tell you, the latest video I uploaded, for example, got over 600 views without advertisement, and now I'm gonna purchase advertisement for it. That's more than before. As I said, before it was like 150 on average, and now it's like 300 to 600. It's more, but it's not necessarily substantially more, you know? So yeah. I don't know. Can't tell you. Maybe a couple hundred. Not much. Okay, at least I took a trap. Need help with Ray. And I can actually see how many viewers that I gain from advertisements, return to the channel and actually watch other videos as well. I can actually look at the statistic. It is, I think with advertisements so far, I've reached like 500,000 people. No, that's just the impressions. With advertisement, I've reached like 40,000 people, I would say, 50,000 maybe. 40 to 50,000 people have actually watched my videos because of advertisement. And out of those 40 to 50,000 people, 200 to 300 people have actually stuck with the channel over multiple different videos. Like they watched one of the advertisement videos, and then they also watched like 2 or 3 other videos. You know, could be better, but 200 to 300 people more who watch a couple of my videos is good. So it does. I don't know if you can necessarily say that, but yeah, assuming these viewers are gonna stay long term, it's one best case active viewer for $1. Could be better. Could be better. I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. We'll see where we're gonna go with this. The first thing I want to achieve with this is YouTube rank. A friend of mine has done this already, and he actually did get YouTube rank. The problem is just, even if you immediately want to promote one of your videos with an ad campaign, the first, like the earliest possible moment it starts gaining views from the ad campaign, because they have to check it, you know, is like 4 to 5 hours later. And the way my friend lost his YouTube rank is because some random person took a look at his channel and realized, yo, within the first 3 hours, your video only got like 40 views. This is not normal. And then they reported him to Hypixel, and Hypixel took the rank away. Yeah, that's just gonna be the same for me. Like, my videos also get pretty much no views in the first couple hours. Probably a similar amount of views. So, if I end up getting YouTube rank, it only takes one random person to report my channel, and I immediately lose YouTube rank again. So, lol. Worst part is BedWars right now doesn't have a very high ceiling. Not the BedWars content we consume, I agree. On some social media platforms, BedWars content still manages to get some views, but it's pretty much gone, especially compared to what it used to be. So I agree to you. But yeah, that's kind of my first goal. I'll go for YouTube rank and then keep it until someone reports. And I don't know, maybe I'll keep applying for it. The thing is, I used to be very hesitant about this because I was always like, yeah, but if I ever actually reach this, it's gonna be super hard, because then I've already got a history with Hypixel and they're less likely to give me the rank. But let's be real here. I will never reach that. Like, maybe if I had a lot more time and a lot more motivation to work on main channel videos, then maybe in like 5 to 6 years I could get the rank naturally, because my main channel has a very decent algorithm and like everything I upload on my main channel gets like thousands of views. But even with thousands of natural views on my main channel per video, I get like 30 to 60 subscribers at most on the videos I upload, even though they get thousands of views. I think the latest video got like 2,000 views, and I only got 4 subscribers from it or something. So even with my best performing channel, if I'd be super consistent, if I'd invest a lot of work into it, it would be pretty much impossible to get YouTube rank. Like, probably at all. So, nowadays I'm pretty chill. Like, I don't have the fear of messing up myself getting YouTube rank, because I will never get YouTube rank, if not this way, so don't need to worry. How much money have you made from the videos you spent money on? 0. I don't earn any money on that channel. But yeah, that's gonna be my first thing I want to go for, the YouTube rank. And the second thing is a YouTube play button. 100,000 subscribers is reachable within like 2 to 3 years if I keep going like this. Problem is, you only get the YouTube play button if you also monetize your channel. And you can only monetize your channel if you have 4,000 watch hours per year. And before I started my ad campaign, 25k would give you a play button. No, it's 100k. Always been 100k. It's 100k, a million, 10 million, 100 million, and then custom stuff. Anyway, the thing is, before I started the ad campaign, I had 700 yearly watch hours. And now, 9,000 subscribers later into the ad campaign, I have a little over 800 yearly watch hours. So it does go up a little. The problem is that the watch hours from the advertisement obviously doesn't count. Otherwise, you could just buy advertisement, get a bunch of watch hours, and then monetize the channel. They don't want it to work this way, so they don't count those towards the thing, you know? And if 9,000 subscribers, so let's say 10,000 subscribers, is 100 watch hours per year, and I still need 90,000 subscribers, so 9 times that, that's only gonna be 900 watch hours, which is gonna have me end up at like 1,700 watch hours if it scales up. And yeah, 1,700 is much less than 4,000. So that's a little bit of a problem, I have to admit. I can get my channel to 100k, but I don't know if I can get a play button, because the watch hours, you know? And even if all of my active community members, like you, for example, and Orange, and Vat, and everyone, would help me get it to 4,000 by just watching my videos on the second channel a bunch, even all of us together would probably not be able to get to 4k, you know? My channel could blow up. The problem is just my content isn't super entertaining, super original necessarily. It's just a bunch of BedWars clips that aren't necessarily super good, and that are far worse than good skilled players nowadays. So people are not gonna watch me for the skill, because I don't have that skill they're looking for. Who's cheating hard? Who's cheating hard? I don't know. So that already isn't gonna work. But there's also not really viewers there anymore who want to see BedWars content in general. Like, BedWars is pretty much dead. So from people being interested in the game, there's also not gonna be any people who are gonna watch it because of that. I'm not very entertaining. Like, I'm not really entertaining at all. So just because I'm entertaining, I'm also not going to get a lot of people to watch it. So I just think this content is literally impossible to blow up with. I don't have any hope that I can ever blow up with this content. I feel like it's actually impossible. It's like not gonna happen. So yeah. Maybe I have to keep going with the advertisement and then like, I don't know, 7 years, 8 years or something. Once I have 200,000 to 300,000 subscribers from advertisement, maybe at that point I can monetize the channel and then I can get my play button. I don't know, maybe this way I can get it. They have 8 M's. Which team is it? I don't even know. Is it blue? Yeah, okay. You think it's possible? Well, at least you believe in myself. If I'm not believing in myself, at least you can. But yeah, that's kind of my plan. And then if I actually end up getting a play button, then there's not a whole lot of things I'm planning on doing after that. Maybe I'm even gonna stop advertisement purchasing in general. We'll see. We'll see. They already have an OB. Don't do it? I don't know. What would I still get advertisement for? If I actually end up getting the play button, then, like, what do I care? Maybe at that point I have enough people who watch the videos, so the videos at least get, like, I don't know, 1,000 to 2,000 views without advertisement. And I know it looks super weird and not good. I know it looks weird if I have a channel with like 300k subscribers and the videos get like 1,000 views. But like, I don't know what I would purchase the advertisement for. Like, I don't really care too much about what it looks like on my channel. Oh, Grey is actually super blatant. Wow. What? Wait, it wasn't Blue the blatant team? Why is Grey now blatant all of a sudden, hey? See ya then, Manon. Let's just chase after this guy and see if we can end up getting a foul kill before we die. Oh yeah, he's using this hit to the side cheat. He's using KB displacement cheat. Sashimi, welcome. Yeah, I don't know. I block trapped myself, what the hell? Guess the productivity I did today. I don't know, what is it? I have to admit, YouTube-wise, I actually don't really know what to do recently anymore. Like, I have many different channels and many different projects that I could focus on. But I don't really see the one project that I could work with long term. Mid. Oh, nice, Sushimi. This is kind of embarrassing, I have to admit. We've got Grey, who full toggled, complete blatant cheats after the bed destroyed, I assume. And we've got both Blue blatantly cheating. What is this game? Like this, it's not really that fun, sadly. Wait, what if I go for Aqua? Maybe is also going for Aqua. Aqua, I feel like I could get some stats over to Aqua before we take a found F here. Nice. I don't know where the other guy is, but nice. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't feel any motivation towards working on main channel videos aside from update videos. And even those, I don't know. I'll do them, but I don't feel insane motivation, you know? Second shell I just do because it's easy to do. Ah, true, they have. I forgot about that, I have to admit. If I would have had milk and a diamond pickaxe, I would have had the bed now. Sad. I didn't expect that, so I didn't equip for this case. Also, thank you for your GGs. I need one more diamond in order to get the... If I had enough gold, man. If only I had enough gold. Do you think I can bank this diamond? Oh, cool. Sad. Invis. Okay, good. Pink. Don't feel like I'll have a super good game here if I... Oh yeah. Forgot about that. I forgot about the cheating part. Okay, if teammate has a pick... Ah. They are. Teammate, they are. They are using the KB displacement sheet. I know it's disappointing, but... It's too overpowered. No cheater can live without this cheat nowadays anymore. Just way too overpowered. Because even if we do get Abi, I don't see insane success for us keeping our bet here. Insane chances, you know? They aren't super good, are they? Weird particles I saw here. Surely not an invis, huh? Yeah, I don't know. My other channel, my German channel, for example, I do have some motivation for that recently, but it's also, it just flickers on and off, and so far I haven't really produced anything yet, so I don't know. I did write one script, but it was like, I ended up not liking it, and then I stopped. Like, I already wrote the entire thing, and I was like, and didn't end up recording anything. Then my highlight show, I don't know, I just do it because it's easy to do and not a whole lot of work to go into, not really something I have to spend any thought on, it's basically just part of my routine. Main channel, I still want to do as I said, the update videos, whenever an update releases. those videos I'm still gonna do, but aside from that, I don't really have any motivation to work on the bigger creative projects. I have them in theory, but don't really have the greatest motivation to work on them. Nice. Win the last game against the cheaters, huh? And then I have my old German channel, my first channel I had, my first YouTube channel, and in theory, my God, you are the worst cheater. What the hell? The cheater pearled to a base and failed the pearl. What? What? Thank you for the games. Yeah. But that one I'm also not super motivated about. So I don't know. Kind of weird. Probably gonna focus on, first of all, obviously the update video because the BedWars update is gonna release, and probably like one of these days, maybe this week, maybe start of next week. And aside from that, I'm probably gonna focus on my new German channel. I don't know. I don't really have the one channel that I expect to blow up, I have to admit. If anything, then my old German channel with the concepts I have for that. But those videos are borderline impossible for me to produce. If anything, I'd need to find people to work for me at first. Which is also very expensive, you know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's have another tenor and then we can call it a day, huh? Many bots today. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. I was about to compare the bots on Twitch with the cheaters in BedWars, but like, at least the bots are doing it for money. That's at least worth it in some way. And BedWars cheaters. Just a little embarrassing. Okay. Here we go. How were there two blatant cheaters? Like, two blatant teams of cheaters in last game and we still won? Bad. Can't even look at my stats anymore. Okay. I really hope you all enjoyed today's stream. If you did so, go ahead and follow my Twitch channel for absolutely free. This game was so long, we even streamed 5 minutes extra. How long was this game? Half an hour? Super long game, what the hell? I really hope you all enjoyed today's stream. If you did so, go ahead and follow my Twitch channel for absolutely free. Also go ahead and check out the link that you can find in my Twitch chat right now. This is a link to my highlight channel, which we are going to get to 30k on in like half a year, maybe a little more than half a year. And that means YouTube rank. So if you want to support me, click on that link, subscribe for absolutely free, and maybe you're going to see me have YouTube rank towards the end of the year. Now have yourself a wonderful rest of the day or night, and goodbye. And now we are going to raid someone. The question is just, who are we going to raid? Let me check out what the options are. He looks so goofy. Ah. Yeah, no, but Jamie number 101 isn't playing BedWars. Maybe Centric, because Centric is... Looks like... Let's raid Centric. Start raid. Oh, my back hurts. 4 reviews ready in 7 seconds.